More Manmenbi quadding, or is it Manmenbi quadding? I have no idea. To be honest, I used to think it was Manmenbi, but turns out it was Manmenbi maybe, or well, whatever the case. You really can't replicate that sound effect with human vocal cords. Incidentally, there are some teams called Manmenbi. The set of videos is not related to those teams, I assure you all. For this match, I was using the Temper Dynamo Roller, and there was a pesky Octobrush player on the enemy team, but that's for later. I was using the Temper Dynamo Roller because some people were like really recommending that to me, but to be quite frank, I don't feel I prefer the Gold Dynamo Roller still. Mostly because I prefer Splat Bombs over Seekers, and I think Ink Missile and Killer Whale are decently equal. Here I managed to get one player, but the Kraken pretty much screwed me over. There's pretty much no surviving a Kraken when you're using a Dynamo Roller. Killer Whale is really good on tower control, but there are some instances where you should not pop it, quote unquote. There are some instances where you should keep it in reserve until the time is right. I am not one of those players who is smart enough to do it that way. All I know is that when you got Killer Whale out, you should probably aim towards the tower. But I'd say that it's better that you have it out only when the tower is about to go in a straight direction, like right here for instance. That would be a great time to use the Killer Whale, because it would distract the opponents in front of you, and it would pseudo protect your allies as well. Of course it's not perfect, but you know, you guys get the idea, I suppose. So the vast majority of this match is me just trying to get used to the Dynamo Roller. Right here I caught the Octobrush player, but it doesn't feel all that great because it was an ambush. So it's not like I outsmarted the player or anything. There are two bucket players on the enemy team, and they're not so bad, but I feel they were overestimating their range. I think that's a common theme with a lot of bucket players, to be honest. They tend to overestimate how far their reach is. Right here, Shariki is doing good damage with the Luna Blaster, but then we got ambushed by the pesky Octobrush player, and well, I could have perhaps splatted that player, but I was not holding down the shoot button. That's something that I should actually try to do on reflex occasionally. When I'm about to get ambushed, I should hold down the shoot button with a roller so that I'll be able to actually splat the would-be ambusher, you know? Anyway, the pesky Octobrush player is still being pesky, so finally I decide that enough is enough, and I really take it out against them. Or maybe not yet. No, not yet. It's gonna happen very soon, however. No worries. Right here, I mentioned that the sloshers didn't know how to handle the range. This was one instance where I felt really weird about surviving this situation. Like, threw 2 burst bombs and tried to hit me thrice. Right here, if I had only aimed a bit higher, I would have got that Octobrush player. So pesky. Ugh. Some people have been complaining that when I play Octobrush or any type of roller, I don't aim high enough. I'm inclined to agree, but it's so tempting to not aim really high. Finally, I caught the Octobrush player fair and square right there. It's about time too. And all our specials are pretty much ready, so we're gonna carry this tower all the way to the end. Also, when I see someone say come on while they're on the tower, that's my indication that you need cover. Not that you need me on the tower. Also, the Octobrush player is behind the crate. I'm locking that player in because they really can't do much from there. You can see that they squid jump at the last second right there because they couldn't do anything. Yeah, somehow we got the tower all the way over here, and we're going to carry it all the way to the end. The players we were facing were not amazing, so I'm guessing that's why we were able to knock them out so easily. But I vaguely suspect there might have been one of the players like squid bagging or squid partying or not doing their job at some point. Because it feels there was too little resistance in the end. Well, whatever the case, I thought this match was entertaining, and kudos to that Octobrush player for harassing us so well. Hope you've all enjoyed this video and hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.